My problems all started in 2005 when I was T-boned by a semi. He ran a red light and T-boned my minivan. About a year and a half later, I was accidentally shoved and I hit a filing cabinet with my head, which in turn was a brain concussion. And my thinking process then had issues. My words were coming out backwards, so I went to the doctor, did scans and stuff, and he says, "I'll give it some time, it'll get better." We got somewhat better, but I never got to be as sharp as I was. Then we're going to fast forward it to 2016. I woke up one morning and I had no balance. There was none. I thought, boy, I must have an ear infection. So I went to an ENT. He checked my ears and he says, "You just got a little bit of vertigo. Take some meclizine and you'll get better." And a week went by, still no better, a little worse and a little worse. So they gave me some Valium and some stuff for nausea because I was so sick to my stomach, and sent me home. It was bad. There was no function of life because when you're stuck doing what I was doing, you know, being so sick, you couldn't function.
And she really was slipping and something was wrong, and it was very concerning to me. I didn't know how to, and it's hard when you see that because you don't know what to do.
And by this time, I couldn't drive, and I knew then I was done. I wasn't going to take that risk of hurting somebody.
I watched her go from being perfectly capable to where she, even in her house at home, she would have to walk down the hallway with her hands spread out and on the walls, and she would just feel her way down the hallway to get to the bedroom or the bathroom or anything.
At that point, I was part of a Facebook group, and somebody on that Facebook group posted about the Mind Eye Institute. Well, I went on their website and looked at some information, and I thought, well, okay, here's a shot. And so we made an appointment. I was like, oh boy, I'm not sure what this is going to happen, but you know, if we go out of here and they say they can't help, that's fine. I'm already stuck where I'm at after 4.5 years. And then the testing started, and I thought, oh boy, this is different. So then we got to see Dr. Adams, and one of the first ones was the Z-Bell test. Dr. Adams, when I first met her, she put me at ease. And she says, "I can help you. We can help you here." And she rang the bell and I hit it for the first time. And she looked at my husband and she says, "See, we can help." And it gave me hope. Hope that I hadn't had in 4.5 years.
And we've driven thousands of miles and seen multiple doctors, and the Mind Eye has been really the first thing that's really given us something that we could solidly grasp onto, that really has helped us have hope that we were actually going to see the end of this tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel, you know.
After going to the Mind Eye the third time, I was able to drive again. Not far, but I was able to drive. I could drive the 10 minutes into town without feeling like I had to pull over and shut my eyes, and I could go into a grocery store and the shelves weren't bouncing like they had before. Dr. Adams says, "How is it? How are you doing?" And I said, it is like night and day difference from where I was when I couldn't even hardly hold my head up 5 years ago to where I am now. And I am so thankful that I have been able to go to the Mind Eye and make such a difference in my life. I don't know what I would have done without him except for exist. I get to live again.
And to see where she's at today, I mean, I'm over the top excited for what's going to happen, what's coming back. I'm getting my wife back. she's getting her life back.